Hello everybody, this is Patman here from Team Wildcard. I know you guys haven't heard from me in a while, and the reason being is because, well, like, I haven't really put many decks together. I've been trying out Glads, I've been trying out a bunch of stuff, but I finally found something that I'm really going to stick with, and, it's my own deck. I thought it up. I built this thing from scratch. It might be around, I have no clue, but I have not seen this deck anywhere, and I call it Gladgets. It's Gladiator Beast and Gadgets, and the thing, it focuses a lot of XYZ summoning. It's really aggro control. It's a kind of good balance between both. Machinas are used to just basically Fortress is just used to just beat their faces in, and all the Glads are really used for control. And this is the deck. I'll just list out what I got right now. I don't have all the cards for it yet, but I'm just doing the profile right now. One Bestiary, 2 Darius, 2 Hopalamus. I really don't know how to pronounce that. Sorry. 2 Laquari, 1 Octavius. I'll tell you what I use in here. 2 Goblinberg. Oh, I'll go over the Glads first real quick. These are all basically just for control. Laquari is used usually to tag out for Octavius, pop a face down if they got him, but mainly it's used for, like, you got Fortress out on the field, you got Octavius out on the field, tag out, really easy, both level 7, XZ for Big Eye, take control of one of their monsters. It's a really broken combo, and it really doesn't get stopped a lot of the time, but I mean, it can be stopped, but it really helps. Yeah, pretty much all I really do is use these for control. The Rhino Hippo thing is in there for, like, set him face down. I mean, he's got pretty high defense, so if they attack him, tag out for someone. 2 Goblinberg, that's like instant XYZ pretty much. And if you got a gadget, you can add a gadget to your hand. It's cool. 2 Cannon. A lot of people are just like Cannon, Gajiltron, Force, whatever. I run 2 Cannon because it can be searched out with Gear Frame, and also I run the Hieratic Sun Dragon Overlord of Hellopolis or whatever. 2 level 8 XYZs. Cannon's level 8, and all you gotta do to get Cannon out for that XYZ is ditch out 1 monster, 1 gadget for each of them, or really just 1 monster for each of him. He's kind of like that's kind of like last resort. Like, you don't really do it often. You usually use him to ditch out for Fortress, but like, it's good to have that option, you know. But, okay, yeah, 3 Fortress, that's obvious. I mean, that's just that. I'm sorry, you can say what you want, but Fortress is broken as hell. I'm sorry, it is. It really is. 2 Gear Frames, search out for Fortress. And I run 2 of every gadget, as you can see. I run 1 Summoner Monk. I would run another, but I don't want 41 cards. It just irritates me. Plus that it runs a lot better with 40. 2 Test Tiger. Because, well, it's Test Tiger. Great for Octavius. It's great to get out Octavius and pop a back row, and then for Big Eye, like, it's easy to do that and take control of one of their monsters without having to attack and risk like Octavius or risk the Glad getting destroyed before you can get out Octavius. Dark Hole. I mean, staple, Dark Hole, heavy. Monster Reborn, I don't run it in here because, truly, I mean, the only monsters I really want out, like, is really Fortress, and he doesn't need to be reborn, and all the Glads can be brought back with Darius. 2 Double Summon for, XYZing. I'll get the XYZs later. 1 Proving Ground, because sometimes you just want that Glad to your hand. 1 Heavy Storm, 2 Duality, 2 Smashing. I think Smashing's an overlooked card because 8 out of 10 times, it's gonna destroy the strongest monster on the field. Bottomless. I run a bottomless and a solemn because half the time they get MST'd anyway. So yeah. 2 dark bribes because I don't want you negating my crap, and 1 mirror force staple. Side deck. There's not too much in here. I got Esquite or Esquite, or I don't even know how to pronounce half these Glad names. I'm sorry, guys. Him, Murmillo, side deck him because, like, if he gets to your hand, he's deader than dead. I mean, you don't want him in your hand. Retari or Rediari, because sometimes you go up against those Dark Worlds or something and you need to remove something helpful. 1 more cannon, just in case. I really don't know why he's in here. Half these side decks are just kind of in here. Another double summon. 2 Infernos because I would main deck this if it wasn't so circumstantial. Pop out a cannon, Inferno Reckless summon, another cannon, instant XYZ. 2 MST, 1 bottomless, 1 judgment, another warning, 1 ultimate offering. I did main deck 2, but I just didn't draw them often enough, and a lot of the time they just get MST'd. So I just went the way with the double summon. Another Summoner Monk and another Proving Ground, just in case I'm going up against a deck where I need more control. Extra deck. You got Gizaris and Herculanus, or whatever you pronounce it. I don't really ever use these. They're just there for options. 1 Daigusto Emerald. Don't really use him, but he's good to have. Gear Giganto X. Ridiculously good card. Get Gear Frame to your hand, and then you can get Cannon or Fortress, whatever you want. Hieratic, Overlord person. Lavalol Chain, and he's a big part of this deck because he can ditch Fortress to the graveyard, or he can get like Test or any monster to the top of your deck, and this is like somewhat beat down, so that is very helpful. 2 Big Eye. I do run 2 chains. 2 Big Eye because, well, 1 Big Eye just sometimes isn't enough. 2 Utopia staple. This one that's in here, number 40, the Heaven Strings puppet. I'd never use him, but I mean, he has a cool effect. 2 level 8s. Personally, I go for the Hieratic because it's like Brio, except it destroys shit. And this one, it just kind of wrecks everything on the field. Blackcorn, I mean, he's good to have sometimes. And then Vylon Dismiga. I like him because he's a little bit hard to get out, but he's basically like a really strong relinquished. So yeah, he's awesome. Thank you guys for tuning in. Subscribe, comment, rate. Help me with this deck, please, because I've never seen anything like it before. So far, it's running really well. I'm just raping face in with it, really. Like, the beatdown aspect is so bad. Bad isn't good. But, yeah, rate, comment, subscribe. Help me out with this deck. Thank you. Peace out, guys. Patman out.